I hate it when people spread lies. So just like us, guys.
Following.
Okay, W forced autism laugh. W forced autism laugh. Let's go. The gay little boy hit the woman with the girl. With the girl. It literally was just trying to move into the slot in the market. But you really expect me doing? You haven't done this with an ulterior motive. Totally rattled over a single thinking emoji.
And from what
for 3 months.
I've heard.
That's base. That's a base message. Wait, let's run that one back. Say that again. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, so this is a VTuber called Taiga.
Hello,
okay?
everyone.
Taiga X Holic, who is a like Shotacon femboy, furry sort of VTuber. Okay, received a lot of hate, banned off of YouTube for sexual content. Received a lot of hate for being like a Shotacon and being kind of, you know, weird around teenagers when they were like 19 or something. They're very, you know, it's nothing like too crazy for, especially for an anime community, but enough to get them, you know, plenty of criticism from outside of that sort of area. Now, there are other Tigers. This is the original Taiga. This is the only real Taiga. This is the only one that matters. But there are other Tigers. There are other people who spell their name Taiga and have Tiger furry like Neko VTuber models. One of these is a female Taiga, okay? One of these is a female Taiga who wants to make it as a VTuber, but makes the unfortunate mistake of doing real life porn at the same time. And sure, I believe, I've heard, I haven't looked, I've heard that there are videos of her getting f***ed by her boyfriend. I saw someone say. Now, that's unwise, I feel like, if you're trying to be a VTuber, because no VTuber viewer wants to know, Apostle saying he can confirm that, no VTuber viewer wants to know that there's a real woman behind there who has a boyfriend who f***s her, okay? Literally, no VTuber viewer wants that. They cannot, that like ruins it. That's a complete antithesis to everything they enjoy about it. It's a very stupid move to grow. So one, you've taken someone else's VTuber name, who's already established, and two, you're going about it in the worst way. So this person, you know, they're just like a fool. You know, this is an idiot. And yesterday, they dropped a document saying that Taiga, our favorite gay little boy, was causing them to get harassed. So I think with that, we'll take a look at Taiga's VOD, where he goes over the document, and I've archived as well. Locally, I woke up, I actually was in bed, and I heard that the VOD was gone, and I immediately jumped out of bed. I sprung out of bed. I ran to my computer as fast as I could to archive female Taiga's cope stream, okay? Because I just could not stand to see someone attack this gay little boy and get away with it. I also got a 3-hour timeout in female Taiga's chat for saying that she should stop attacking Taiga and calling her faker like Sonic calls Shadow. I also got harassing DMs from her fans on my Twitch account. None of this is a joke, by the way. All of it happened unironically, completely unironically. I know it now sounds like a joke. I've said that, but actually that actually all happened. Anyway, let's watch some of Taiga's VOD where he goes over this document.
I vented that to the manager of Odyssey, and Odyssey said, "Hey, what if I reach out for you so you can deal with the charity stream, and I'll just deal with this on your behalf." And I was like, "Yeah, that'd be fucking great. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much. You know, thank you so much. That'd be great." So we had this manager reach out, not my manager, but you know, a manager for someone else who is their manager, not my manager. Reach out. It's complicated. That was nice of them. Yeah, it was because basically like we can't really do anything, right? Because I saw the screenshot that Tiggs initially tweeted, claiming that it was from my community, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's awful, right? Like that's awful. If that's a real screenshot, that's awful. I want to know who this is so I can get them out of my community." So we had
I look at this is Taiga's Snow Taiga model, okay?
Someone GM reach out.
Dopey Panda,
and
you should catch up. All right, man.
Straight up asked, "Hey, like who did this? You know, can you show us the evidence of like who sent this message?" And they didn't.
No, this is real Taiga.
And
this is the real Taiga.
Making this document, never having even told us when we reached out who is allegedly harassing them, which I think is very confusing. And I guess that's just something I want you to know going in. It's really confusing why you wouldn't just tell us who this person is, if assuming they're from our community, right? So let me close some tabs, because I got a lot of tabs open. I'm working on a lot of stuff. Oh, so much stuff, so many things for the debut that's coming up. Been watching Best of the Worst. Okay. And let's just like kind of focus in. Let's just kind of focus in on the document, you know what I mean? Now, when we tried to reach out, while we were trying to reach out, for some reason, Taiga tags via, I'm gonna call her Visa Guy, just so there's no confusion. Visa Guy reached out, or sorry, we reached out to Visa Guy, and like I said, they would not supply any evidence of who was doing the harassing so that we could get them out of our community, so that we could do anything about it, right? And still to this point, as far as I've heard from the document, there's not even any evidence of any harassment supplied within the doc. Now, I want to say, we looked into it. We looked into it, right? We looked for people being harassed from our community. We looked. We couldn't find anyone. And apparently, neither could Visa Guy, because it's not in the document. So
Taiga claiming innocence here. Let's try and get to the document.
Hey, folks, don't harass people. It's really simple. It is so simple.
So yeah, this is Taiga, and then there's TaigaVS. I guess that's how we'll distinguish them. Taiga and TaigaVS. TaigaVS is female. All right. This Taiga is male. Are we clear?
But I don't think there's harassment going on, okay? I don't think there's harassment coming out of my community, because I know my community not to be like that, okay? Now, obviously, I'm a little biased, you know? But which is why we reached out. Which is why we reached out asking her for evidence of the harassment, right? We reached out for evidence of the harassment. So if there is such harassment, I want to see it. I want to see it.
It gets even more confusing. Sorry, there's an extra layer to this. TaigaVS is a tomboy Taiga. Taiga is a femboy Taiga, okay? Taiga isn't IRL female. No, TaigaVS is female. This Taiga is not a female, I don't believe. Okay, people literally in my Discord did bulge analysis. Okay, there was bulge analysis performed. We are pretty confident that this is male. Fuck, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Fucking retard. Dude, yeah, let's close this. Let's reopen that. There we go.
Evidence of the harassment. So if there is such harassment, I want to see it. I want to see it. Because I don't appreciate being accused baselessly over something that is not taking place. So she says, hello, my name is TaigaVS. TaigaVS. Tags, whatever. And I am your favorite.
Thank you for the $10. Look, there was dispute. There was dispute. We had to find answers.
Tomboy Tiger, as I like to say. Like, what is this? I'm sorry. Is this how we started calling
Claim Stylo.
Oh my god.
He was on saying this was a female.
Whatever. Okay. For those of you who are new and old, I want to tell a little bit of a simple yet complicated story that is the reason why my VTubing content is slowed down on every social platform known to mankind. Now, I should preface this again.
Stylo, why are you bringing this up again? Why are you saying it's obviously a woman? We showed you the bulge. We showed you the bulge. You've seen the bulge, Stylo. You're saying it's fake? You're really going to say that a woman faked a bulge for years? For years, faked a bulge. No, they use the voice as the argument. They use the voice as the argument, okay? That's what they're saying. That's what Stylo's point is the whole time. He's like, no, that's a woman's voice. That's a woman's voice. It makes you wonder why he's so insistent about that.
This new Visa Guy Taiga, they've been streaming for maybe 5 weeks. They've been.
Dude, I'm sorry. Dude, you can say enlarged vagina in the chat. They don't strap them to the side, bro. Okay.
For 5 weeks, guys. I gotta say, guys. I refrain from saying anything even remotely rude. Not lewd. Oh my god. Refrain from saying anything even remotely rude because she will see it, she will screenshot it, and then she will act like that is the harassment that she is now facing. I know.
Jesus, dude, you're going fucking crazy.
It's angering, right? It makes me angry. It makes me angry to read because I hate being falsely accused of shit. But this is like 100% like, in my opinion, part of the game. So like any negative discourse, you gotta bite your tongue at least until the end of the stream. And don't do it in my name because the second you do it, that justifies the document, right? Like she'll use that to justify the document's existence, basically. She will spin this. Yeah, she will probably spin this as me attacking her. This is such a grift by you. You think so? Responding to a document about me is a grift? Okay. Anyway, for those of you who are new and old, I will tell you the reason why my VTubing content is slowed down on every social platform known to mankind.
So this person is apparently like considering quitting because of the harassment they're receiving from Taiga's community.
Again, she's only been like streaming debuted for 5 weeks ish, if even. So I don't really know what she's talking about. And my streaming is also slowed down. I've been streaming once a week and I've been inactive on Twitter past like a cute little post here and there. I'm not posting about it, right? I've not said shit about her, but we'll continue. I'm here to speak on and shed light on things that have been happening in the most cohesive and professional manner possible. Yeah, very, very professional. Very professional. This is not a call out. This is not some weird ploy to defame someone. And no, this is not to purposely start drama. Heard that before. I am simply just a victim of mob mentality from another streamer's cult-like.
See, we've got the same community as Taiga, guys. Look, I hate it when people spread lies. So just like us, guys.
Following. This reason is the
we're all the
exact reason
same,
why
really.
I haven't seen such fun and normal TaigaVS content on Twitter or YouTube or even on Twitch as of late. Now, I would go to her Twitter to disprove this, but I don't want to get banned.
Sid, I don't know who you're trying to convince here. I know this is a male. I'm aware. Okay, tell Stylo. Talk to Stylo. He's the one who is desperately contesting reality. Try and keep his self-perception up.
And on Twitch, it's literally she's literally just been posting breasts every single day. And I don't mean that as like an insult. There's nothing wrong. I post my tummy sometimes. It's like, it's okay. It's okay to post your body. But to say that she hasn't been posting as of late is a lie. She's basically been posting daily, especially on Twitter. I don't know about her Twitch streams. I don't watch her Twitch streams. I am being harassed actively. In fact, I have been harassed for about 90% of my entire career thus far. Just one reminder that 90% of her entire career is about 4.5 weeks. In which, despite everything that was going to unfold, I have been nice and supportive to this person since I met them. I have not done a...
Dude, you guys are like turning so gay. Some of the staunchest anti-gay users in my chat are being incredibly gay in this segment, I gotta say.
Singular wrong thing in this situation, which I can confidently say because being kind
Yes, yeah, so Taiga equals male, TaigaVS equals female, okay?
to others is something I preach about. Always because I believe in karma. Okay. I also believe in karma, and being kind is also something I preach about, so I guess I'm innocent too. I guess we're both innocent, that's weird. Okay. Whatever energy you put out is the same you get back. And I write this document with nothing but kindness in my heart to show that if you have a community as a big named streamer, instead of showing malice or throwing an immense amount of shade for seemingly no reason, you can end up in a document like this, or even in trouble because you couldn't hold accountability or get your community in check, / truly care to understand.
Yeah, my chat is prison gay. Dude.
That your even small actions, like writing out tweets that seem to be aimed at someone you had an issue with recently, have consequences on the other person / victim's end. I don't know when she's talking about tweets. You guys follow my Twitter. Show me a tweet that was about her. I 100% agree. Our next...
Okay, so what is even the accusation here? There's not even a solid accusation that I can see. Yeah, it's just her bemoaning that she's going to quit because she's being harassed so horribly. So hopefully there's going to be some real bad harassment. I'm extremely frustrated, angry, and disappointed. Okay.
100% agree. It's been extremely hard for me to fathom the thought of even writing one of these things. They're so pointless because most of the time my experience with docs are either 40% serious or 60% bullshit and is to start drama or get some side of clout.
Guys, I can't explain the genders another time. I can't explain the genders another time.
Curious. But not me. I am extremely frustrated, angry, and disappointed. I did not even know anything about this person until a lot of my bigger VTuber friends warned me about them. Okay. I do want to remind you, Taiga.
I can't do the whole. This whole segment can't just be ranting about how this is a little boy, and how we did bulge analysis, and we know. Okay, we can't make that the whole segment.
Hashtag only tags. Up until I replied to you with a thinking emoji, before changing it to hashtag only Taiga. Now, I suppose it is entirely possible that you just had no idea about any of the other Taigas in the community before you became a VTuber, but I do have a hard time believing that when you claim to be an industry professional who's been VTubing for about 5 years and has been in the industry for 9 years. It just comes off hard to believe that you wouldn't do any research or even check an art tag before picking it. Especially the art tag thing. I really don't know how you pick an art tag without at least like checking to see if it's actively being used. And if you genuinely didn't...
Oh my god, dude, I swear to god, fuck this app sometimes, man. Why does it just fucking do that? It just shows the fucking window behind. Dude.
She says, hello, my name is Taiga. Till the end of the is in the community. I'm extremely disappointed. And then looks...
So is there any evidence to suggest that this person is...
literally about my
actually like a VTuber industry professional who's been VTubing for 5 years? They've all got 5 years of history under that name.
My channel being missing, it's literally venting. I tried to speak to see if it's actively being used. About 5 disappointed. I did not even know anything about this person until a lot of my bigger VTuber friends warned me about them.
Calling VTubing an industry infuriates me, TBH. Jimberly, I'm sorry, I hate to tell you. It's over. It's over. I'm doing it again. Played it again award. Played it again award.
I do want to remind you, TaigaVS, Taiga, you were using my art tag, #OnlyTags, up until I replied to you with a thinking emoji, before changing it to #OnlyTaiga. Now, I suppose it is entirely possible that you just had no idea about any of the other Taigas in the community before you became a VTuber, but I do have a hard time believing that when you claim to be an industry professional who has been VTubing for about 5 years and has been in the industry for 9 years, it just comes off hard to believe that you wouldn't do any research or even check an art tag before picking it. Especially the art tag thing, I really don't know how you pick an art tag.
Yeah, this is a new document on Taiga by another Taiga who is a female Taiga called TaigaVS. Who says Taiga is directing harassment to them.
Tag without at least like checking to see if it's actively being used. And if you genuinely didn't, then I'm sorry. But I already apologized
to you. It's Tomboy Taiga versus Femboy Taiga. Okay?
For replying with the thinking emoji.
This is the male one.
So I don't know what this doc is for. I don't know what we're doing here. I already apologized for the thinking emoji. I'm sorry I sent you a thinking emoji. You know that. Because you got my DMs, you replied to them. Do I need to show the DM? I can show the DMs if you guys would like. Would you guys like me to show? I think she's already showed them, so we'll get to it. To which, thank you guys for having my back. It genuinely means the world to me. I'm tired of speaking out and not getting a lick of effort to stop these things. I don't know what she considers effort. I had someone reach out so that we could figure out exactly who was harassing her and then ban them from the community. And she failed to supply any screenshots of any harassment whatsoever. I tried to speak out. I've tried to give it a month, almost 2, to see if they would come out and say something. I've talked.
I don't know what you meant by Taiga's last Google Doc. I went over the Taiga stuff, and the worst allegation was like when they were like 19, they claim it was a joke, but they asked to see nudes of an underage person. Though it's like, they're 19, it's within a couple years. I didn't really care. That was like the worst allegation that I saw. Unless there's like a more substantive grooming claim that's come out recently.
Talked to their manager, not my manager. And it doesn't really feel like I'm much of a priority because I've been busy working on convention.
No, I don't care about the harmful opinions video either. Make the point or shut the fuck up.
And stuff. I guess the person that reached out was also busy working on convention stuff.
Harmful opinions video would be like, this VTuber says it shows attraction to children, so and interacted with a teenager one time. So what we can glean from that is that this VTuber wants to fuck children. It's like, okay, cool, man. That's I know that's what the video is. I know that's what the video is.
She's currently live streaming because you're depicting the doc badly. Visakai Taiga, I'm not depicting your doc badly. I'm reading it word for word, girl. I'm reading it word for word. As a streamer, it should be common sense to prioritize these issues and stop them before it gets bad, instead of focusing on the fact that YouTube won't give your channel.
Him calling the art toddler-con was crazy. Wasn't it of Gon from Hunter?
Posting subtle jabs at the person your community is harassing.
Japanese harmful opinions.
Do we want to read this again? Sorry, let's read this again. As a streamer, it should be common sense to prioritize these issues that we did prioritize by reaching out to you, instead of focusing. Okay,
so yeah, exactly. So you move from grooming allegation to he's a Shotacon. I know he's a fucking Shotacon, okay? Everyone can tell this is a fucking Shotacon. I can take one look at someone's profile picture on a social media website and tell you if they're a Shotacon.
on the fact that YouTube won't give me my channel back. I should focus on unsubstantiated allegations instead of fighting to get my channel back, which is all I've ever tweeted about. I believe she cites a tweet where I say, oh, what was it? It feels like I'm being erased as a jab to her. She just cites it as a jab to her when it's literally about my channel going missing. My channel being missing. It's literally venting. Anyway, to which I know they have seen my posts, one about being harassed, and two by their fans, and two by, wait, I'm sorry. I know they've seen my posts, one about being harassed.
Why was he banned from YouTube? For sexual content, for posting over-sexualized videos, baiting, like, you know, like Gooner bait videos.
Two by three their fan base, because their manager messaged me trying to do damage control instead of themselves. I'm not sure she knows what the word damage control means. No, yeah, guys, do not harass her. Do not harass her. Do not say anything to her. Do not say anything to her, because the second you see a goddamn thing out of retaliation, out of anger, it is just going to be used to justify the document. It is a catch-22. I should barely be talking about this. Damage control, I don't know how this is damage control. I reached out, I had someone reach out so that we could deal with the person, like, one, harassing her, right? And then deal with that.
It was debunked by a lawyer. Do you mean legal mindset? You mean legal mindset, the guy who people say is a sex pat?
That. And then two, go from there, you know? But you actually have to prove something happened first. I'm extremely disappointed at the lack of professionalism from this individual as a VTuber who apparently debuted around the same time I originally have in 2019, 2020. Who were you in 2019, 2020?
They're using a voice changer out so I can beam in my voice. Guys, you've got to stop trying to... It's sad. It's sad seeing you guys try and tear this gay little boy down. I hate seeing it. First, it's not a gay little boy, it's a woman. Now you're saying the gay little boy is actually fat. None of these things are true. Can you please just... cut it out? I don't understand why you have to constantly try and pick holes. Can't you just enjoy the story of a gay little boy fighting with some fat Mexican woman who's stolen his flow?
2020. Do not harass her. No, do not harass her. I don't even know what, like, why is this being brought up? Why is this included? This is, like, so random and irrelevant. Yeah, no, do not harass her. Do not harass her, guys. Do not harass her. Do not even, like, talk to her. Like, don't even, like, don't throw shade.
No, the female one is
you would think since
overweight.
they've streamed so long, they would have gained some sort of self-awareness and common decency / common sense for these things. Really. Really. But I digress. The story starts on September 8th, 2024. I was starting to post model previews, which garnered a lot of attention. It was all going positively until I realized someone with the same name as me commented on my post. Comment was deleted, but thankfully due to the influx of sudden hate comments on this post, which are now somehow all deleted as well.
Okay, W forced autism laugh. W forced autism laugh. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Come on. The fuck you mean they're somehow all deleted as well? There are none remaining though, seemingly to hide evidence that any existed, so it can probably be turned around. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. I did get a warning from a friend of mine who noticed it, which is why I even seen it in the first place, because my notifications were being blown up on Twitter. Did you see it because your notifications were being blown up on Twitter, or did you see it because a friend told you about me? However, I took a screenshot before Taiga had to delete it, and here it is, guys. Here it is. This is it. This is it. What I want to know is, like, where I'm organizing this, right? What I want to know is, like, where I'm organizing this. Because it's not on my Discord. Like, where do I have a secret Discord chat for all of my, like, super mega fans where I'm, like, organizing harassment campaigns? This is it. Here it is. This is my thinking emoji. She made this post. You come across a tomboy tiger being cute. She gets angry at you for seeing her. And then, like, some emojis. What's your next move? And then I replied with a thinking emoji. I replied with a thinking emoji and it got 17 replies. It also got,
like, dude, this is already schizophrenic behavior, though. So all Taiga Mail has done is reply with a thinking emoji to this, like, Gooner bait, like, thirst trap kind of VTuber Gooner thirst trap thing, post with a thinking emoji. And Taiga female, overweight, has replied with, like, a fucking novel saying, "Hello, Taiga. I just wanted to preface before anything gets out of hand for no reason. There's no reason to worry at all. And I know people can get a little on edge because of recent drama. I'm not malicious at all. I get my name because of the Taiga name pun. And I personally vibe more with the Taiga with a metal aesthetic. I think you're pretty cool though. Actually, it's awesome to see you in my comments. Dude, shut the fuck up.
438 likes. But again, like, I think she's acting like all of these, I think she wants you to believe all of these replies are negative, and they're not. She even got some fan art out of it. Look, there it is. There it is. There it is. Hello, Taiga. I just want to preface this before anything gets out of hand for no reason, no need to worry at all. I know people can get a little on edge because of the recent drama with Small Lola, which I think it is interesting that she's familiar with the Small Lola drama. Because I'm not. I'm not. I barely know other than like something copied Shy Lily. I don't know. I'm not malicious at all. I got my name because of Taiga, and the pun, which explained, like, obviously, yeah, Taiga, no one gives a shit, right? Like, there's tons. I am curious how you got the nickname Taigs, though.
Wait, no way. I'm being sent photos of the inside of Furin's fridge. Bro, it's never been more fucking over.
She literally just said she posted this doc to get your attention. That's crazy. Say what you gotta say, but don't give this individual too much of your energy. Don't let them keep you down. Thank you. Ember Talks, thank you. Miss Busted, so she released it a doc. Deleted by post offer? Yeah, I deleted my tweet. I deleted a bunch of tweets. I cleared them all out. The weekend of the charity stream, some stressful shit happened, right?
We'll get to that later, okay?
A bunch of my tweets. A bunch of them. Including this thinking emoji tweet. Actually, no, I think I deleted this thinking emoji tweet like early on. Before I deleted, like mass deleted some other tweets. Because I have no idea. I don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't you just DM? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. It's too long. I'm sorry. It was.
Dude, how is Stylo? This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. He's actually seeing cock, and he's saying obviously fake. He's being sent this. He's denying reality. Still claiming this is a woman.
Fly me to the moon and let me play.
This is a female, apparently. This is a female's voice, according to Stylo.
The thinking emoji, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for replying with a thinking emoji. Oh. Crazy. I personally vibe with the Taiga metal aesthetics. I think you're pretty cool, though. It's actually awesome to see you in my comments. And I was like, no worries. I didn't mean anything by it. I love heavy metal, too. We love some heavy metal. The reason why I was getting so many hate comments was because I had gotten a simple yet very passive-aggressive comment. I just want you to remember, she's talking about a thinking emoji, okay? Yet it's a very passive-aggressive comment, which I completely shut down before it got worse and took the situation and made it positive, as you should if you're a genuine person and creator. And I don't know what she's talking about because I reply right here, no worries, I didn't mean anything by it, I love heavy metal too. I don't know what we're doing, man. I don't know what this is. And then, look, it even, like, again, not everybody was negative about it, right? Thinking emoji is a hate symbol? I guess so. Not everybody was negative about it. Look, we got some cute fan art here out of it. Tomboy Taiga and Femboy Taiga staring at each other.
Like, there's not even any, there's nothing here. Where's the negative comments? I don't get it. You're like, there's no examples of negative comments.
I'm not sure who's supposed to be who, but that's probably part of the joke. Alice replied, like, interesting, VTuber ASMR fan, same name too is crazy. That would be a fire crossover, which is a account from I don't know what's going on here. Where's the hate comments? Where are the hate comments? Where are the hate comments? I'm so confused. Is this supposed to be drama? I don't know, man. Where are the hate comments? I personally vibe more, and then again, yeah, I deleted that tweet of no worries, didn't mean anything by it. I love heavy metal too. I think I mass deleted a lot of tweets.
I'm not showing the bulge,
reading,
dude.
Keep talking.
You guys have got a fucking problem. I'm never letting this chat call me gay again. This is just, I'm taking notes of which chatters have been exceptionally gay today. Jiminy, you're asking to see bulge. Valavinge asking to see bulge. Well, Valavinge has the bulge, okay? He actually has been posting bulge. Sid is never calling me gay again. That guy's literally sitting in chat talking about fucking this little boy. Stylo certainly never calling me gay again. Or talking about the trans news team.
Oh wait, I'm in there? I guess you're in here. I guess, I don't know if this, are we counting you saying interesting as a hate comment? I don't know, man. For me, more Taigas to enjoy. Hope everything goes well. If anything, there's my fans in the replies literally like being positive about it, man. They're positive about it. They're like, "Whoa, this is cool. Wow." Anyway, oddly enough, as soon as their fan base started to see us positively interacting minutes later, they started to quickly draw art of us to impose the idea of a tomboy and a femboy Taiga collab. Suddenly, as if it was a flip of a light switch, which was setting off some flags for me. What is going on? What?
Dude. Deeper armor. Oh my god. I'm cropping the lower half of this image. But this has to be shown. You guys cannot control yourselves. This is too funny. If Taiga a boy, then I'm a Jewish freak.
What are we doing? I'm sorry. Let me read this again. Oddly enough, as soon as their fanbase started to see us positively interacting minutes later, they started to quickly draw art of us and impose the idea of a tomboy and femboy Taiga collab. Suddenly, as if it were a flip of a light switch, which was setting off some flags for me. I'm confused. What are we talking about? I'm so confused. What caused the switch? I think people just posted fan art because they were accepted. I'm so confused. I'm like, what are we mad? What are we mad about here? What's the issue? Is she saying she was getting nothing but hate until there was a fan art and then she got nothing but fan art? I'm like, what? Maybe you weren't getting nothing but hate, you know? The thinking emoji was the switch? What was the switch? I don't even know what the switch was. From a community standpoint, you can tell Taiga has a very cult-like following, which is admirable but also dangerous, even in small situations. However, after the ordeal, I was feeling very weary and scared about everything because I suddenly started to get hate for simply existing, even though there are a lot of other Taigas in the community and already both indie and corpo. Where's the hate? Girl, show me the hate. Show me the hate, please. We reached out. We asked you for evidence, please. What is this? What is this?
The controversy is this woman says she's getting harassed. But has no evidence for it. That's the controversy, okay? And it's the gay little boy's fault for some reason.
What is this, man? And again, though, the other Taigas didn't also take my nickname and my art tag and have a really similar, like, you know, Twitter handle to me. The other Taigas have a very different brand.
Guys, I can't have people coming in every 5 seconds and saying that's not a boy. It is. It's settled. It's settled. It's done. Stop. Okay. No more of this. Okay. We're cutting the conversation off here. I would just keep pulling this up again.
Let me see what spring is like on.
Okay. Are we satisfied with that?
Okay. And that's not to say that justifies harassment. Okay, but that is to say it's pretty understandable why people might mix us up, right? If you establish a very similar brand to someone who already exists, you're gonna get mixed up with them. That's just how it works. The reason the other Taigas don't get mixed up with me is because they're like, I don't know, like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Like, do you think I'm the reason? Do you think I'm the reason people are mixing you up with me? How do you think this works? Not gonna lie, when I first saw her, I did think she was you rebranding or something. I know, a lot of people did. A lot of people did, and there's a reason for that, and I'm gonna show you that fucking reason for that. And the reason for that is quite simple. I have receipts. I have receipts. I think it's because in no small way, I think she wanted you to think that. I think she wanted you to mix us up, you know? And I have evidence. It's not like, oh damn, whoa. It's not like the best evidence of all time, but like I do have, like, I looked for harassment, right? I looked for some harassment because I was like, yo, where's the harassment at? And there's this screenshot here. This is on her YouTube channel. This is all I could find. This is all I could find on her YouTube channel. And it's someone commenting, is this a different Taiga? Genuinely asking. And then she just likes the comment. She likes it. She hearted it. And then 2 more replies are like, I also want to know. And like, I don't know, man, they could be twins, but like one is femme, one is Tom, yin and yang. Like, so I think she wanted people to kind of mix us up. I'm sure she got like a dozen people showing.
She was clout chasing. Let's be serious here. This woman wanted to be a tomboy Taiga and ripped off the Taiga name to try and clout chase to take like the other side of the market. The femboy market was locked down. There was a monopoly on it. By this Taiga, she wanted the tomboy Taiga audience.
Up to her channel, she says the blurred name is the person. What the fuck? Huh? What person? Show us who. Anyway, point is, I'm stuck in full screen. The point is that I think she wanted to know. Blurred name is in the document further down. She didn't answer them. Give us the name. What's her name? No, doesn't matter. We don't need her name. We're not harassing people, right? Blurred name, page 6. Great. Taiga, I'm gonna be real with you. Just stick to the document. Let's not throw extra vegetables in the soup before it's served. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My point is, I looked for the evidence. I looked for harassment, right? Because she said it was on her YouTube channel and it's on her Twitter, and we didn't find any. We didn't find any, man. Past the one DM she posted, which was completely anonymous, we didn't find anything. And even when we DM'd to figure out who the anonymous DM came from, we didn't find any. She wouldn't tell us. She wouldn't tell us. So, and I'm sorry, I'm getting a little worked up and I'm getting a little frustrated, but it is truly because I don't, this drama is silly. This is ridiculous. Why am I suddenly getting the dick for being a tomboy tiger whose name is a pun? In quotes and brackets, what is this? Which is something I often, even now, think to myself.
Well, to be fair, look, as much as I agree, could be working through the document a bit quicker, there isn't much to say other than she said I did something I didn't do. Because this whole document is just, I'm being harassed because of Taiga male, but I have no evidence for it.
This is absurd. I'm sorry, this is so dramatic. This is so fucking dramatic. This feels like it's being written by AI. I'm sorry. Due to the fact that no branding or name can be copyrighted whatsoever, despite that, from what I know of, there are no tomboy tigers named Taiga other than me in this community that are well known at this moment. What a weird thing to say. What a weird thing to say, man. What a weird thing to say.
Dude, it's forever moderating the bulge in my Discord.
Mind you, at the time before being warned about them, around literally a week ago or two ago, by my very good VTuber friends who have a history and a lot of general and unknown knowledge of Taiga, it sounds like your friends are harassing me. It sounds like your friends are... it sounds like your friends have a lot to say. I had no idea who the hell this person was, even in full. I don't even know what that means. I had no idea who the hell this person was, even in full. What does that mean? Even in full? Am I missing something? What is that? What does that mean? It all came out of left field, and I strongly felt like this was some sort of targeted attack because I was an indie who was rapidly growing past Taiga and was getting many opportunities and making amazing friends and connections not even Taiga has. Girl, what are you doing? What is this? What is this? What like...
The gay little boy hit the woman with the girl. It's fucking over. Oh no. It's fucking over. Also, the only reason this person's growing past gay Taiga is because this one's been, like, dragged through the mud. Like, the other Taiga used to have a different VTuber identity, too. Like, you've had 5 years of, like, shit you've avoided. And been in the industry for 9 years, apparently. Taiga's just, you know, figuring it out and getting cancelled for mistakes. Yeah, this Taiga's a fighter. That's the thing, right? Women just get handed everything. Gay little boys like this have to really work for it. They try to take everything from this guy. And then they try and, yeah, steal his identity too. Steal his whole brand, take his whole flow. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up.
Is this a dick measuring contest? What are we doing?
This is one of the alt avatars, okay?
What is this a dig? Like, I don't understand. It just sounds bad. I don't know why you would type that, but whatever. Let's address it, right? You're getting a lot of opportunities. I think she has a collab with Ubu Market, and she has a collab with Gamer Subs, and she reached 20K before her debut. Sorry, here. Let me. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I gotta get the virtual fandom wiki up. I gotta get the virtual fandom wiki up. Okay. So here we go. Visakai so this is the Visakai wiki, of course. Let's go to Taiga's personal page. Oh, okay. It redirects to her Twitter now. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. The agency was conceptualized in June 2023 and made its debut in August 2024, the same month that I got banned. Visakai is dedicated to making a significant impact on the VTubing industry. The agency is founded by two extraordinary talents, TaigaVS, who has retired, graduated.
So legit, they found this org. They founded this org right when Taiga got banned from YouTube, and then this new Taiga sprung up, and is a tomboy Taiga. And then the other person who founded this org with them has already quit. So it literally was just trying to move into the slot in the market, trying to steal the whole flow, be the tomboy Taiga, take over the place.
Let's go to their coffee, and it seems they graduated because things are not looking too bright, as some of you may know. For a while now, they've been quite financially unstable, but don't worry, everybody. Don't worry, because they have re-debuted as Leo Leone, so everything worked out, it seems. Visa guy's mission is revelation of VTube. Man, we'll get back to it. We'll go back to it. We'll get back to it. Definitely give it a read. Definitely give it a read. Too many corpos going under Sag. I don't know if this is a real corpo. Her bio says she debuted in October 24th, 2024, and she's been dealing with this for 3 months. Yeah, I know. I know. It all came out of left field, and I strongly feel like this was some kind of targeted attack. Now, again, the targeted attack is I replied to her with a thinking emoji that got 17 replies, most of which were positive. And there is no other evidence of any harassment coming out of my community since that point. And again, she was an indie who rapidly grew past Taiga, and I guess this is just like a consequence of maybe not like doing the research. But I think saying you rapidly grew past me, like obviously it's like, you know, I guess you got more Twitter followers than me right now. You're right. I'm sorry. It doesn't really help that I lost my Twitter of around 90,000 followers the same month that you happened to debut yours, but I'm sure it's a coincidence, which I'm so thankful to have an opportunity for, but I digress again. Taiga, 2 days past the situation, ended up apologizing to me in DMs, and I thought that was going to be the end of it. Exclamation point. I don't know why there's an exclamation point. I don't know why we can't type normally. However, despite everything, ... I decided to support Taiga and commented on her posts every now and then, sometimes even share them on a side account of mine to help them, and so I don't get my main account shadow banned.
Hey, I tried to reach out properly and apologize for my reply the other day. It was rude and vague. I'm sorry for any negative attentions or implications brought from it. I should have given more consideration to how it would have looked given our similarities. I hope you can accept my apology and good luck with your the debut.
Okay.
And then they reply, "Hi there. It's totally okay. I was a bit confused because I know we have similar names and we're both tigers. I'm an orange Siberian tiger in the summer and a white Siberian tiger in the winter. But there's no need to worry. I don't have malintent. As I've said before, it's really cool to have a polar opposite tiger. They seem to really love that idea. Ha 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 ha. I hope everything is okay on your end about it all, though. Thank you for coming to me about it. Coming to me about it, I assume they meant that. I would have messaged you same day, but I couldn't access your DMs because they were closed. Thank you so much. It genuinely means a lot. This is a fucking skinwalker. This is a skinwalker. Total skinwalker. Literally stealing the flow.
And again, this is when I reached out, right? Because I did see a couple replies that were like, "Oh, interesting, weird." I would never call it harassment. I wouldn't call it harassment. And if she did, she should have included it in the document. Because I'd like to see that evidence. But there were definitely some people who were like, "Oh, interesting," or "Oh, same name is crazy." There were people pointing out the similarities, which I think is fair. Anyway, so I reached out. Hey, I just wanted to reach out properly and apologize for my reply the other day. It was rude and vague, and I'm sorry for any negative attention or implications brought from it. And I'm mainly referring to the people who are like, interesting, or "Oh, you copied them," or something, which again, I don't really consider harassment. Like, I don't know. What are we talking about when we say harassment here? I'd love to know. Because I don't think people drawing similarities between two creators that are objectively similar is harassment. In my opinion. I should have given more consideration to how it would have looked given our similarities. I hope you can accept my apology and good luck with the debut. She replies, accepting the apology, saying, you know, she's a bit confused. I know we have similar names and we're both tigers. I'm an orange Siberian tiger in the summer and a white Siberian tiger in the winter. And then she says, but there's no need to worry. I don't have malintent, as I've stated before, which I think is an incredible thing to state as you release a document on somebody without ever reaching out, not even 2 months later. That feels like a lie. You see, that feels like a lie. Like, I want to believe you have good intentions, but it really feels like you don't.
I wasn't in this chat. No, I was in
when you release.
Oh wait, no, I might have put W Taiga exclamation mark a couple times, but I was in the other chat calling the other tiger a faker, and I got banned from that chat. Like,
that seems weird. It seems weird to go to Twitter to complain about how my community is harassing you, and not just DMing me at any point saying, hey, here's the harassment, here's the evidence of it. Can you do something about this? That seems weird. Do not engage with her. Yeah. I hope everything is okay on your end.
It's just too funny to me. The whole setup is just too funny to me. I don't know why. This was just like the moment I saw this drama, I was like, this is hilarious. I love this. Just the tomboy versus femboy tiger. One of them's like some like gay femboy, and the other one's some like Mexican wannabe porn star. It's like, oh man, this is great. This is great.
Coming to me about it, I would have messaged you the same day, but I couldn't access your DMs because they were closed. And thank you so much. It genuinely means a lot, heart. I thought everything was good. These are our only interactions. And the next thing I know, she's making vague tweets about how my community's harassing her, so I have someone reach out, and she won't give me the evidence, and then she's made this document. At any point, she could have reached out if what she was saying was true. However, despite everything, I decided to support Taiga and comment on their posts every now and then. Yeah, I think she showed up to my stream once, and then I showed up to one of her streams as well.
It's like Sonic and Shadow having a face-off, but one is way cooler. So you mean it's like Sonic and Shadow having a face-off? Oh my god.
We were friendly. I said like one thing, and she said one thing, and then we never talked again. We never talked again. Example, me commenting on their post after the situation on my post and before he apologized. OMG, I love this so much. I love this meme so much. There's so many Taigas in this community. It's really cool to see someone who is similar but also opposite. It's like siblings. Ha 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 ha. Did you ask her about anything? Yeah, we had someone reach out for evidence, and we asked her about what was going on, and she was unable to supply any evidence whatsoever. I'm gonna keep reiterating that, and I want you guys to keep reiterating.
So this person was saying it's like siblings.
That.
Bruh.
We reached out, and she could not supply any evidence. She said she tried DMing you, but she couldn't. No, let me read this. Manga deleted it, but I want to read this. She said she tried DMing you, but she couldn't because DMs were turned off. That's a lie, right? That's a lie. Like, that's obviously a lie. That's like clearly a lie. She just said that being compared to you is called harassment. How is that harassment, though? How is that even harassment from my community? That doesn't make sense. If that's the argument, that's ridiculous. That's a hell of an accusation to throw around when what you really mean is people are comparing me and I don't like it. Why are so many getting their messages deleted? Because I think the mods don't want to give any negative attention to TaigaVS, and some people are posting some pretty negative shit. And I don't want her to be able to be like, oh, they're harassing me. So we're just trying to not instigate and escalate things as much as possible, which seems to be the only goal of TaigaVS at the moment. Apparently it's harassment because it's very annoying. Good to know. Okay. People were still attacking me all the way up until now. Show us. Girl, show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show me. Show us! Show us! Show us a screenshot! Show us one screenshot!
Wow. Probably putting a sad face in chat.
No, people, because Taiga has not addressed the situation at all. I have been getting harassed in my DMs, which I posted about, linked above, but I will show the full photo. Name blurred. Who's this?
Autism W.
I had censored out the name in my post so that nobody went and harassed Taiga, or worse, even at the time when the harassment was truly at its peak. I got harassed. Okay. If we're gonna call things that are mildly annoying harassment, your post absolutely got me harassed. Your post absolutely got me harassed. Because it was extremely annoying. It was extremely annoying.
Okay, guys, it's happening again. Every time I see this channel, bro is making fun of some acoustic girl. Okay. This is not a girl. This is a male. Fake Taiga can't handle even a gentle. Okay, thank you for the $2.
And I saw that post eventually, right? I wasn't able to see it in the moment because I was on a charity stream that weekend, but I went to the post after the fact. I looked in the DMs, all right? I looked in the replies, I looked in her replies. And you know what I saw? You know what I saw? From my community? It wasn't people harassing her, okay? It wasn't people harassing her. You know what it was? It was my own fans saying, hey, if we saw people doing this, like, Taiga would not be okay with this if this is really happening. You should message Taiga about it. This is not okay. We're here for you. It was nothing but support. It was nothing but support. From my fans and your fans. It was nothing but support.
Okay, Valvin just taking time out. That's too much. That's way too much. That is way too far. Come back in 30 minutes,
These people DMing Taiga. Oh, that's right. You know, that's a good point. That's
cool
such a good point. Not followed by anyone you're following. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be following them, obviously. If this is the only DM they have, man, I'm sorry you got this DM, but something tells me you wanted it. Like, I'm sorry, and I don't mean, it sounds fucked up to say, but you were blowing this out of proportion. You made a whole Google Doc before even talking to me about a single DM. That's insane. That's insane. Also, that person called you Bungo? Jesus. That's how you know they're not a real fan. This is a really random and out-of-pocket hate retweet that I got in the height of it all. This was in response to me not getting partner / getting rejected for my first partner application, which set me off mentally so bad that I didn't show up to stream that day / cried / slept all day. Oh boy. Let's see it. So glad I emailed Twitch support and showed them info. You're not safe for work gooner VTuber using Twitch to reach kids. You've had 2 accidental nip slips that you immediately flaunted, posted on all social medias, and then shared alongside more not safe for work. Okay. Is this person in my community? What does this have to do with me? What's this got to do with me? That's just a random dude, dude.
So what did this person say? Taiga, you will never, ever compare to Bungo Taiga. You disgust me. I can't believe you even have a platform and an audience. Goes to show how low content creators go to copy off someone just for a lick of clout. No one's going to support some fansly internet whore who dick eats off of my god. Quit VTubing, you'll never make it. That's my ult. The fuck? That's literally my ult. That's my ult I use for VTubing. communities. I did that. Wait, no, mine only were okay.
Ugh. These people DMing Taiga. Oh, that's right. You know, that's a good point. That's such a good point. Not followed by anyone you're following. I mean, I wouldn't be following them, obviously. If this is the only DM they have, man, I'm sorry you got this DM. But something tells me you wanted it. Like, I'm sorry, and I don't mean, it sounds fucked up to say, but you were blowing this out of proportion. You made a whole Google Doc before even talking to me about a single DM. That's insane. That's insane. Also, that person called you Bungo. Jesus. That's how you know they're not a real fan. This is a really random and out-of-pocket hate retweet that I got in the height of it all. This was in response to me not getting partner / getting rejected for my first partner application, which set me off mentally so bad that I didn't show up to stream that day / cried / slept all day. Oh boy. Let's see it. So glad I emailed Twitch support and showed them info. You're not safe for work Gooner VTuber using Twitch to reach kids. You've had 2 accidental nip slips that you immediately flaunted, posted on all social medias, and then shared alongside more not safe for work. Okay. Is this person in my community? What does this have to do with me? What's this got to do with me? That's just a random dude, dude. And you liked it. What the?
Wait, so they were doing... Is this true? This person does quote-unquote accidental nip slips they were flaunting?
Fuck, wait a minute. You liked the post. Hold on.
Is that true?
I have no idea who this is. I'm sorry. Anyways, before you shit on somebody...
Oh, she claims here that it was really an accident.
Online, make sure you know the facts before you post. I know you want attention, but that is, and that's okay. I don't blame you. But I think for someone who follows me, they would know I cope with comedy about the situation. Also, by the way, the whole community is filled with gooner baiters. If you're gonna come at someone for what they do, call out the whole community. Also, don't ever say that I cater towards kids. I hate kids, lol, can't stand being around them. What is this? What is going on? How does this have anything to do with me? This one I get. This one I fully get. My name is directly mentioned, okay? I still would love to know the account so that I can do something about it, right? I'd still love to know the account so I can do something about it, which they never gave us for some reason, for some strange reason. But literally, like, how is this person in my community? Or is this just a hate comment that you got that you are attributing to my community baselessly? I was getting harassed endlessly in my Twitch streams to the point where my mods had to work in overtime to ban anyone who even goes against the rule on my Twitch chat to not bring up or talk about other streamers. Now again, I think she already admitted harassed means like, oh, are you Taiga? Oh, wait, are you Taiga? Harassed means being compared, right? So she's just like, what are we upset about? What are we talking about at this point? Okay, like, are we really using the word harassed to express your upsetness?
The femboy has been banned from YouTube for too much lewd posting, okay? What do you mean? Go on their TikTok, okay?
That you're being compared to people? I checked, they're not following you, not even the person who reported her to Twitch. Wait, so this person doesn't even follow me? That's crazy. But to also make sure I don't get upset on stream because the amount of harassment was,
Dude, there's like no evidence here. There's like absolutely no evidence in this fucking doc.
Step further, it's not harassment from my community
cringe.
Just because people are mixing you up. Being harassed with, your name reminds me of another Taiga. Damn, I thought this was the femboy one. Or you're an off-brand Taiga.
This is all true, by the way. You're off-brand Taiga, absolutely true. This one sucks. The femboy's the only real one.
So I want to make it perfectly clear here. She all but admits she is saying harassment. This is harassment. She's saying people
guys,
mixing her
I'm
up
seriously,
with me.
guys, listen. The gay posting is getting way too much. I'm starting to issue timeouts if you're being too weirdly, overtly sexually gay. Okay.
A failure on her own brand identity is harassment from my community. Not to mention the amount of people that literally hate me that probably just don't want to associate with me and they're worried like, oh my god, is this Taiga the other Taiga? I don't want anything to do with that Taiga. Taiga is a commonly used name. We are two different people. I think it was a bit common sense to not to that. I think it was a bit common sense to not to that. I've been saying, it's been something I've been dealing with since my conception 5 weeks ago. She really needs to add 5 weeks ago every time she like says, I've been dealing with this my entire VTuber career. It's the equivalent to someone going up to you and being like, hey, you have the same name as insert name here. And, oh, hey, oh, damn, I thought you were the cooler insert name. My bad. Interesting. They're being a little aggressive the way they're handling this in general. Yeah, I know. That's why, guys, I know. It's very much out of pocket and super rude to the creator. I can agree to that. I can agree to it's very much out of pocket and super rude to the creator, maybe. It's not harassment, though. And I'll take it a step further. It's not harassment from my community just because people are mixing you up with me, right? Just because people know who I am and they know of my identity and my brand and the VTuber community does not mean that they are from my community when they point out that they mistook you for me.
So how's that? Like, it's just none of this is even harassment. I don't even see the harassment.
This is
even the one message that was mean. Wasn't harassment, really.
Written by AI, or this is the most unserious person I've ever encountered in my life. And I want you to decide which. And it can be both. Because, dear reader, I couldn't even fathom messaging Taiga when this was all that I have seen over the past 2 months plus. All the hate, which has been posted after I started to call out the immense hate comments I've been getting. Okay. Let me read the whole document before I have an aneurysm. I started to get called out, which was a cry for help and a huge nudge for Taiga, who very well seen my post. In true Taigaholic fashion, posted this after I called it out, privating their account and seemingly victimizing themselves. You think this is because of you? She just thinks this is because of her.
Guys, purple hearts in the chat for Femboy Taiga here. Look at these sad posts. Feels like I'm being erased. Might hiatus again for a bit. Sad eyes. Guys, purple hearts in the chat for Femboy Taiga.
How is this, like, in what world is this about you? In what world is this about you? How do you figure, dude? How the fuck do you figure? Did you just assume that? Did you just decide that on your own? This is a miscommunication for sure. I don't make Google Docs about people over miscommunications. I don't know about you. And also, I just want to go over...
As a bisexual, it's hilarious watching straight dudes have a crisis over Taiga. My wife is far more terrified I'll leave her to bugger some cute little femboy like Taiga than some cheap bean-eating whoa with fat teats.
Jesus Christ. Thank you for the $5.
Over this, because again, like, I don't know if this was, again, if this was written by AI, I don't know if this was written by AI or what. But this sentence to me didn't make sense when I read it. I'm gonna go over it again. I couldn't even fathom messaging Taiga when this was all that I've seen over the past 2 months, these tweets I assume, plus all the hate. Plus all the hate. I couldn't DM because of all the hate. I couldn't DM about the hate because of all the hate. Which has never been posted after I started to call them, which has been posted after I started to call them out, after I started to call out the immense hate. So all the hate, which only began to be...
Thank you, Jimbly, for the $5.
...posted after you started calling out all of the hate. Am I misunderstanding something? Like, again, is this just written by AI, or was it not? Just, like, are you lying? When did the hate start? Did it start after you called out the hate? Or did it start before you called out the hate? AI check it? Someone should AI check this. In which, to no surprise, there were so many more that were posted and were subtle jabs, but then were quickly deleted, then posted, then deleted, then posted, then deleted, and then deleted. Show them. Well, show me the tweets I made about you, girl. Girl. I don't think it was AI, but she has always been over the top in the way she presents herself. It's crazy. Then there was a point after this where recently Taiga had mass deleted many tweets. Was that not this point that you just talked about in this paragraph? Or was this, I guess this is more deletions, a different set of deletions. All the way up until September 18th, the only one that is a jab to me is still up, this one. This is not a jab at you. I have to pee and get water. This is not a jab at you. This is not a jab at you. How is this a jab at you? Why would this be a jab at you? Incredible. Just fucking incredible.
Okay.
So, head pats for Taiga. Don't worry, you're a good boy. I believe this will go good for you. I hope so, man. I hope so, man. Because, like, I don't know, at the end of the day, right? Like, I don't know, maybe there's some bombshells in this document, but as far as I know,
I hate these kitties so much. Okay,
because, you know, I noticed the similarities in her brand, and I was like, oh, you look very similar. That's funny. Thinking emoji. Haha. And then I deleted it. And then I apologized for it. And then she accepted the apology. And then she made a tweet randomly, months later, about how she's being harassed. We have someone reach out about the harassment to follow up, to see what's going on, and she refuses to provide any evidence. And then she releases a document, which she said she was going to do. I don't know if you actually read what she goes through here, right? If you actually, like, read what she says here, she was going to release a document. We all already, like, this is why I said I was ready with the receipts, because she'd already threatened to release this document if we did not say something. And I was like, okay, well, I can't do anything if I don't know, like, where it's coming from, right? Like, I don't know where this harassment is. How can I stop harassment when there's no evidence of any harassment? I think she wanted a public Twitter thing saying, please don't harass people, but you've said that on stream multiple times. I've said that on stream. I said that in my last video. Like, I'd make a YouTube video saying it if I wasn't banned. Second I get my YouTube channel back, I'll make a big video about how you shouldn't harass people. This is not harassment, though. This isn't harassment. And as it's already been shown, her idea of harassment is, your name reminds me of another Taiga. Damn, I thought this was the femboy one. You're an off-brand Taiga. That is not harassment. Nor is...
Okay, is there any more...
I read the DMs. Did she say I was autistic? I do think I recall neurodivergent being brought up. How am I acting erratically? How am I acting erratically? I'm sorry, what? I want to remind you guys. All I did was reply with the thinking emoji, and then I never talked about this bitch again. Maybe she meant erotically. Yeah. Like, I think she's like... That shit's a self-report / projection 100%. So anyway, so apparently whoever I had reached out said Taiga is autistic / neurodivergent. I read the DMs. Did she say I was autistic? I do think I recall neurodivergent being brought up, but I don't believe anybody said I was autistic, so it's okay. This genuinely makes me so enraged.
Okay, so they're both confirmed autistic. All right.
Due to the fact that I am very much autistic myself, to the point that I had to make my full-time career VTubing. Sorry. Working extremely hard to keep myself afloat for the past 5 years now because I cannot even function in a normal day-to-day setting, let alone a normal job. Maybe it's because you keep making fucking Google Docs about people who send you thinking emojis, bro. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe that would help you keep a job, huh? It's baffling that honestly,
Dude. Working extremely hard to keep myself afloat for the past 5 years now because I cannot even function in normal day-to-day setting, let alone a normal job. Dude.
Quite offensive that they would weaponize Taiga's autism like that. Is this about my manager now? My not manager?
And then you get online and you torch your reputation online too. Maybe you should fix your head. Maybe the problem isn't with the world. It's actually with your fucked up little head.
I also love the implication that I am so autistic to the point that I have no choice but to be a full-time VTuber. Like I love that was said unironically without a shred of like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. If anything, that feels like weaponizing autism to me, but that's crazy. Taiga, you good? This isn't a big deal. Chill. It's not. It's not. You're right. In the grand scheme, it's not. Taiga, please calm down a little. You're getting a little heated, which is understandable, but it'll just make things worse. No, you're right. I know. Sorry. I'm just so neurodivergent. I had no choice but to become a VTuber and get mad about it. On a personal note about my autism, my struggles with social cues have always been pretty noticeable. Making friends and blending into normal society hasn't been easy for me. And I'm very aware of that. But here's the thing, I've never done things with an ulterior motive, nor will I ever use my autism as a weapon.
But you really expect me to think you haven't done this with an ulterior motive? When it's just like a retarded document with no evidence. You're just like calling this person a harasser, basically. Whose name you're already trying to steal. You're already trying to steal their whole brand because you saw them got banned off of YouTube.
Never? Never? Like not even in this document right now, in this paragraph, on page 8 out of 11, that you made about a thinking emoji? Not never? I'm unapologetically and very authentically myself, both as a person and as a VTuber. I believe you. All I can say is that I believe you. I believe this is who you are. I've never tried to be anyone else or let others shape who I am. Not friends, not strangers, not anyone, not even other VTubers. I've got a plan for myself, and that's something I hold on to, even though keeping track of plans can be tough for a lot of autistic people. I think people need to look at the facts. I'm not copying anyone, nor will I ever be. Okay. I've been a metalhead for as long as I can remember, and yes, I've been neurodivergent my whole life. That's just who I am. Any normal and autistic person would agree weaponizing / victimizing someone's autism to excuse their actions is absolutely deplorable and disgusting. I agree. Couldn't agree more. Good thing I didn't say I was autistic. I think my manager, not manager, said I was neurodivergent, and that's something someone else said about me, not something I'm saying about myself. But for some reason you seem to have latched onto it instead of just telling us who was harassing you. Even though I am autistic, I would never put anyone aside no matter how bad any other situation is. If I want to pursue content creation, be a positive role model in the community, and to have the community look at me in a positive light, staying hyper-vigilant in issues, but also being extremely kind to everyone and not allowing my community to be horrible to others, and just in general, making sure my community is a healthy and safe place to be, should be your #1 priority as a streamer. It is. But I guess in Taiga's case, considering it all, is far too gone and way beyond repair. I don't think it's AI, it's normally pretty good about punctuation. Yeah, I just have my doubts about the AI thing, because I know we'll go over it.
Let's just skip through a bit of this. I want to get on to the next one.
So anytime you see like a subtle jab on Twitter, okay? Anytime you see...
So basically she says that Taiga should have told his community to stop harassing her when she wasn't even being harassed and
you never really
didn't have any evidence of it.
No, as a content creator, VTuber, etc., how much power you really have. So always be kind to do good, and do good. Thank you for reading all of this. This has all put me through the ringer for the absolute worst. This has affected me physically as I have lost weight due to stress.
Well, no.
My mental health has been the worst it's been in years. Emotionally, I'm not even there. Motivationally, it's gone. You have been streaming for 5 weeks. I don't know what's going to happen after this document, but I can only hope for the best. I don't want this to be the end badly because Taiga has said absolutely nothing. What is ending badly? What has actually happened? You haven't shown any harassment. You can't just lie, man. You can't just lie. I figured I would say my piece as a victim. This will be the last time I will be speaking on this subject. This will be the only time I'll be speaking on this subject, by the way. To my rock stars, thank you for endlessly supporting me on my bad days. Thank you for motivating me and making me laugh on streams where I bring this up. Thank you.
Okay, so it looks like this is the end here.
And her,
Okay, I think that's everything from this VOD. Yeah. Okay, so next up we have got Homeboy Taiga's VOD. Okay, is this gonna play? I might have to open it.
Oh my god, I gotta really...
Oh my god, I have to open it. Player. Whatever, that's fine. Okay, here we go.
Fucked up DM. This is really fucked up. Give me likes. No. No.
Wait, this is the wrong. I think this is the wrong one. I think this is the wrong one.
Digress. But like encourage in the doc if you want to read it. So
Okay, here we go.
people are also asking like, wow, that lag spike is wild just for opening Google Docs. Jesus Christ. So a lot of people have been asking like, oh, where's the proof? Where's the proof of people harassing you? Bruh. It's in the doc. I literally posted the same post, like, shit that I've posted, right?
But there was no, first of all, none of those messages were actually harassment. And there was like one example. It was like one example of someone saying, you're not the real Taiga, you should quit in your DMs.
It's on my tweets. I just blocked out the name because I'm a nice fucking person and I don't want people to go harass others. I'd rather just make it like a well-known... I'd rather make it known that this thing is happening. I don't want to encourage harassment by posting the username. And if you see the document, right, I included that same screenshot that I posted. Just with the credentials, like, blocked out.
Guys,
because...
I can't take, we can't have this, I can't let the gay little boy be slandered like this. The other VTuber model that male Taiga has is much better than the one we just saw, okay? We've spoken about Taiga's VTuber model on stream a couple times before, actually.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this channel.
So this one's way better, okay? It has moving arms and shit as well.
Hello? Are we gonna, like, encourage harassment? Like, can we talk about how stupid that is?
The chat gets less and less positive as the stream goes on.
Being nice is literally my thing. Obviously, I'm not going to be nice if, like, you know, if it's a situation that should have been addressed a long time ago. Like, can we talk about that? And also, can we talk about the post of that one person during the height of it all, just being like, oh, by the way, like, just saying a whole bunch of shit that, like, I don't want to say on Twitch, but, like, they were talking about, like, my accidental stuff that happened, like, in the beginning because silly me forgot to, like, unbind my stuff, right? And then they had the audacity to say that I am a Gooner VTuber using Twitch to reach to younger individuals. Like, what? Are you fucking kidding me? Hello? I'm literally... The fact that, like, my Google Doc is being taken so out of context, like, at this point, I'm thinking that, like, can we... I'm trying to, like... What the fuck are you doing on? Yeah, I know, it's late as fuck, but, like, I released a Google Doc. I can't even, like, get my thoughts straight right now. No,
yeah, obviously everyone
gets
gets angry DMs.
So, like, the fact that I deal with Taiga doing, like, the on, like, one of my posts, right? Which is kind of uncalled for, considering that, like, their community is extremely big.
Like, one thinking emoji got this person freaking the fuck out. Literally totally rattled over a single thinking emoji.
And from what
for 3 months.
I've heard from many people is that their community obviously is like, your community is a extension of you, almost. Thank you so much for the biddies. Don't donate biddies. But, like, thank you so much. Thank you, Matthew. But this whole situation is so unfathomable, like, on their end. It's actually so angering from, like, my standpoint, because, like, I've had to deal with people saying on my streams, and y'all can even ask my mods, I've had to deal with people being like, oh, you're an off-brand Taigaholic. Oh my god, you're like, you're trying to be like Taiga, or some, like, a bunch of hurtful shit. Like,
okay,
hello?
Well, you are. What? That's just true. Legit, this person made their VTuber with the same name, the same month that Taiga got banned from YouTube. It's so clear you're trying to slide into that part of the market.
You can't say that, like, you know, you have numbers and like whatever, but I have fucking feelings too, you know. I like looking at my comments because I like seeing, you know, the nice shit that my fans comment. It makes me feel happy. That's just every streamer. So the fact that, like, I'm constantly, not only in streams, which my mods constantly have to delete, by the way. So the fact that people are also like, oh, where's the proof? Where's the proof of your Twitch streams? Do you really think the proof is going to be in the Twitch streams if my mods and auto mods are like bombed?
Yeah, they both took their VODs down. They both took their VODs down, and the document was deleted, and there's apology tweets, okay?
People left and right just for saying, like, anything related to Taiga? Like, how stupid can you be? For real. Like, my mods have been working so fucking hard to make sure that I don't lose my shit on my Twitch streams, because, like, it's different. It would be different if I had been dealing with this for like a week, but I have been dealing with this shit for 3 fucking months. And I'm pretty sure the other Taigas have been dealing with that shit too. Like, I genuinely want to know. Like, has any other Taiga VTuber have been dealing with, like, Taiga's fanbase being like, oh, well, you're an off-brand Taiga. Like, that's so bad. But, you know, apparently I'm a moving Photoshop file that has no feelings whatsoever, is not a human on the other side of the screen. Nope. But I digress.
Dude, like, if you were getting, like, fucking, like, R threats or something crazy like that, I can understand being like, well, I guess there's just no human on the other side of the screen. But you're not. You're being compared to someone whose whole flow you stole.
Yes, the fucking proof is in the Google Doc. What I could save, however, but other than that, my YouTube videos, I've had to delete my early YouTube videos multiple times, literally after debut. Now, the other ones I couldn't really do anything about because, like, they're on Clipper channels. So, I just kind of had to deal with that. But, like, people have been coming over to my YouTube channel on, like, videos and whatever, and just being like, you know, I thought you were the other Taiga. And, like, you know, as someone with the same name, it kind of gets a little tiring. That's okay. I want to put this into, like, a real life perspective. Okay, guys, imagine someone goes up to you and being like, we'll take a random name, for example. Say your name is Todd, right? And they're like, oh, your name is Todd? You can't have that name. There's another person with that name. Do you see how, like, stupid that sounds? You can't have that name because another person in this world uses that name. Like, can we be fucking for real? I know some other fans of Taiga noticed you use their old art tag.
Dude, you literally made your VTuber in the same month they got banned from YouTube. Be fucking serious. And you're doing, like, tomboy, and the other Taiga's a femboy, and now you're, like, trying to basically take them out with fucking harassment allegations. Like, it seems so clout. Like, it might not be. It seems incredibly clout motivated.
Art hashtags on Twitter after they got banned, so I think it would have annoyed a few of them. That's understandable. But I just want to preface, like I did in my doc, I had no idea who this fucking person was until they commented on my photo, right? So I just want to put into perspective, right? Down the timeline, from my own perspective, right? So Taiga comments on my post, right? With, like, a thinking emoji, right? Kind of out of pocket because it can be taken as passive aggressive, right? I didn't even see the comment until one of my friends told me about it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll look at it. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of a little bit passive aggressive. So I commented in a really positive way, which is in the doc. I'm not going to, like, read it all because we'll be here forever. But because it was very passive aggressive and I could, you know, tell that, you know, this could probably be, like, really bad from, like, a content creator's perspective, because not only one, because they commented, like, something really passive aggressive, I noticed that that their fan base was commenting really mean things as well on that post. And I was like, okay, well, this can go really good or it can go really bad. So I'm going to screenshot it just in case. Which is good because I've been informed by a lot of people about Taiga. I've done my own research recently because I didn't know about everything in full. Not saying I, like, believe anything, because I believe there's, like, 2 sides to every story, but from the knowledge that they have said is unknown knowledge, and I, out of respect and whatever, I'm not going to release that. But informed by what or by whom? Do you really think I'm going to drag people into this? Can we talk about this? It's so silly. Why would I drag people?
You acknowledge the fact the chat is incredibly less thirsty about this Taiga compared to the other one. Yeah, very strange that all of a sudden all the weird thirst comments in chat have just completely stopped now that it's a woman on screen. That's curious.
Into this situation. This is not me, Taiga, and other people. This is a me and Taiga situation. This whole situation started because I posted that I was being harassed. I have showed a screenshot of a DM that I have gotten from someone saying, and I quote, on top of like, after, like, this is after, like, Taiga did all that, you know, stuff, everything that we know of already. And it says, Taiga, you will never ever compare to Bungo Taiga. You disgust me. I can't even believe you have a platform and an audience. Goes to show how low content creators go to copy off someone just for a lick of clout. No one's going to support some F-word internet whore who dick eats off of my god, which that's wild, by the way. Quit VTubing, you'll never make it.
That's base. That's a base message. Wait, let's run that one back. Say that again. That's awesome. Oh, and it's broken my video for some reason. Cool. Cool, man. Cool, man. Oh, that's really great. No, that's awesome. I love that.
With the name Taiga. I get that Taiga gets upset because, you know, there's been a lot of Taiga VTubers, but the name Taiga is not very unique. It's a very widely used name. You can't copyright a name. I get that, like, Taiga was here for a very long time. From what I read, they debuted in 2020, so I kind of understand, like, where they're coming from. I completely understand why they would be upset at this doc, but realistically, I have my reasons to also be upset. It is not... It's valid. It's valid. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm against Taiga whatsoever, but the only thing that I wanted was for them to, realistically, we followed each other. We did, up until a certain point. I posted that I got a DM. I posted that I was getting harassed. I posted so many things, but not a single word. And if I did get any single word, it was from their manager. In which, why are you sending your manager to deal with a situation that has to deal with you directly? Not his manager? Well, they told me that they are a manager for him. And I can read you the DMs.
I mean, if that's not the manager, then that's fucking retarded, this person even crying about this. But that is the manager's job, no? That is literally like, it's the manager's job not to do shit like that, that interface with other VTubers, other talent.
I do appreciate, like,
Taiga doesn't have a manager
here, though, to, like, ask questions. Chat's going really fast, so I'm trying to do what I can. So they are a VTuber manager. They said, I work closely with Taiga. Considering that they are a manager and they work closely with Taiga, they are most likely Taiga's manager. And I've had at least 2 people come to me and say that that is their manager. So, and also considering how they're, like, looking out for them, their management thing on VGen says that the management position includes emotional support. So given that, the context of their message and the fact that they are a VTuber manager, that is Taiga's manager. How else would you work with a person, you know? But I digress. This whole situation started because not a single lick of effort has been made from Taiga's end, and I wanted to see... Stop. No ads. Bad ads. You guys would understand, really, because...
It's just reading the doc.
You're not a VTuber. You have not done a single lick of fucking content creation in your entire life. Being compared to someone, like, maybe a handful of times is cool, but I make it very explicit, even in my rules, to not talk about other VTubers. And it's kind of like...
No, I'm sorry, you can't complain if there's already an established VTuber with your name, and then you take the same name. Obviously, you're going to get compared to that person, especially when there's actual similarities. They're a femboy, you're a tomboy. That says you're part of your marketing. Change your fucking name if you're sick of it. You can't, like, how can you expect other people to fucking run around and beg fans not to harass you for literally having the exact same name and concept?
Yikes. Kind of annoying to deal with, kind of annoying for my mods to deal with, But I'm not gonna stop being me. I literally just wanted to come out and say my piece because Twitter will not allow me to write so fucking much. All I'm saying is, if you're a content creator and your community is kind of like all over the place, you should probably put a stop to it. I've refused to even like name drop that it's Taiga's community because I didn't want anyone to go over and harass Taiga because that is rude. And also, like I said in the document, a lot of people ask, why have you not messaged Taiga? It's because I was very overwhelmed. And I've said this in the document. I've had so much like mental issues, like in regards to like anxiety. Like I'm very anxious to stream because like all I've gotten was like constantly compared, constantly like dealing with these comments. It's very, very exhausting. It's exhausting. I know a lot of VTubers go through this. I know a lot of them quit because of stuff like this. But the issue here is that it's coming from a community that is not all inherently bad. I will say that much. I'm not calling the entire community bad, but there has been a lot of people. I can't like give every single person's name. The only people that I've managed to catch in regards to like comments that have not been deleted, by the way, are the ones that are in the document. My mods have been deleting comments on Twitch. I used to get really fucking annoyed, so I would just delete the video and re-upload it until people couldn't do it anymore, even if my viewership took a tank. So, but also the fact that I...
Wait, what? You're deleting and re-uploading videos because of hate comments?
Related to, we'll just say supposed manager, okay? That it would be more professional for Taiga, and it should have happened a long time ago, for Taiga to be like, look, I know that I've said something that was deemed passive-aggressive, but I have, literally this could have happened the same day that Taiga apologized, right? Could have been like, oh, hey, I know I've said some stuff, or a thing, but me and Taiga, we're pretty fucking chill, right? Taiga apologized, we were chill. But it became more of an issue when I kept getting these comments and seeing Taiga, while we still followed each other, by the way, say things that I personally deemed was like a jab. I absolutely fucking suck in regards to bringing things up. And I thanked Taiga for coming to me because I was extremely nervous to even go to them. Because for those who don't know, I am very, very much autistic. And for people who have autism, they have a very big issue. Me personally, I have a very big issue with being socially anxious. So on top of being socially anxious and autism being like an issue with socializing in general, it's very hard, especially in like this circumstances. It's hard to deal with being the one to deal with confrontation, and you can ask so many people that know me, my mods included, my very closest friends. I do not deal with confrontation at all, but that's just me. I'm very interesting in the head, and I'm sorry. Why are we getting a hype train? Why
is that very interesting in the head? Dude.
Why are we getting a hype train? This feels wrong. So you go and release a document about someone who's on the ASD spectrum makes sense. Well,
this person is psychotic. This is an insane person.
The fact that said manager is autistic, in which to me, in a way that like deals with things, in a...
Okay, let's move to the next VOD segment here.
I got a really fucked up DM.
Why?
This is really fucked up. Give me likes.
No. No. And that's the huge issue about VTuber Twitter. You can post about so many things, but because the community is used to, I should probably like get rid of these, is so used to these things. Oh, thank you. I was a voice actor. But because VTuber Twitter has been formatted in such a way, you really can't believe anything. And it sucks.
Oh, it's over. She's being compared to Nux. Look in the chat. She's being compared to Nux. It's fucking over.
Because, like I said, I posted that same DM that I posted on Twitter in the Google Doc, but obviously...
We have had this sped up.
I
what are you talking about?
Condone harassment whatsoever.
I'll speed this up too.
And I will say that until my face turns blue. I do not condone harassment. Which is why I blocked out the DM because I don't want... I can deal with people hurting me. Okay, I can deal with it. But I don't want the same for other people unless they give me a reason to. And by that, I mean the DM or like the repost that is directly underneath that screenshot, which is very viable to like show that because they said something so fucking out of pocket. It's wild. But yes. What is the point of this? Why not just walk away and deal with it? Because nobody should ever have to deal with something like this. If your community is going to someone and being like, hey, you're an off-brand person of the person that I watch.
But you're gonna get that. Everyone gets that. Wait, everyone gets shit like that. Yeah, you're obviously gonna get that, dude. What? This is so delusional. It's fucking crazy.
You should probably get that, like, checked. Because I personally have had a situation where one of my old community from, like, way back then ended up harassing someone. And I was like, hey, people who go and harass other people, they are not a part of my community. They do not represent my community whatsoever, and they were never a fan to begin with. Because if you were really a fan of me, you wouldn't go around harassing people and being mean. So, when we'll be allowed to redeem points so we can give you head pats? Honestly, head pats and redeems are not even gonna, like, help this situation. Taiga, he's reading your docu right now on stream if you wanna know his side. I don't have the energy. But I was informed that when he was reading my document, kind of made it in a way where it was sort of making fun of it, sort of, question mark, and wasn't really taking it seriously.
Yeah, no shit. You made a doc with no evidence of harassment, blaming Taiga for harassment.
And was in more so a toxic manner, instead of addressing, you know, the doc and being like, oh, this can be easily explained. But also, the reason why I didn't even address this was this, this, and this. Now, I understand that Taiga's, like, you know, didn't know who I was, and that's okay. But, yes. You don't have energy to watch a stream, but you have enough energy to stream? Yes, because I refuse to let anybody twist this doc for what it actually is. I will go back and watch the VOD if the VOD is saved. I've been out all fucking day looking at a new place to move to, which is why I've also, like, canceled stream. But, yes. So, you're twisting your own doc, I'm not gonna lie. No, not at all. But yes. This whole doc is just my side of things, and I can accept that.
Dude, the chat is just absolutely slaughtering her.
That is probably not.
The chat fucking hates it. The chat fucking hates this.
What happened, and that's okay. But the main point of this doc is to A. Why is there ads? Can we turn that shit off? I don't even know how to turn off ads. But the main point of this doc, again, no, literally L ads. I don't know how to fucking turn off ads. But the main point of this doc was to point out that it's been 3 months. I've posted many things. Number 2, I suck at
Everyone point out the ad break. 7 ads. Oh hey, ad break. Oh no.
Confrontation. Number 3, even if I had to confront Taiga, I wouldn't, because I would be so full of crippling anxiety, which I have been, to the point where I can't even, like, stream at, like, the normal energy that I do. I don't even feel the motivation to stream, but I still stream because it's the only thing that really keeps my mind away from everything. But it's like, realistically, I can't even, like, I mean, streams have been relatively safe recently, which, like, I'm happy. But, you know, debuting and then, like, having to deal with something like this, it's really tough. I won't lie. But
wait, this is the guy. This is the guy. Captain Hugman here. Okay, firstly, Taiga, you're not VTubers. Very poor defense. Why we could never understand. Many of us are either VTubers or work with VTubers. This guy was the guy who was DMing me, telling me to stop being mean in the chat.
Because it's the only thing that really keeps my mind away from everything. But it's like, realistically, I can't even, like, I mean, streams have been relatively safe recently, which, like, I'm happy. But, you know, debuting and then, like, having to deal with something like this, it's really tough. I won't lie. For those who came in here to, like, shit, that's okay. I respect your guys' opinions. But unfortunately, there's 2 sides to every story. The one that is my doc is just my personal side of the story. Can we turn this fucking shit off? The doc is just only my side of the story. And is, like, the most easiest way for me to communicate everything. Other than that, all I really wanted was Taiga to address it all. That is it. Apologizing was absolutely wonderful. Apologizing to me was great, but I think the right move probably would have been publicly addressing it also. Play Minecraft. Minecraft is weird. I don't like Minecraft. I feel like it's like a weird game to stream, but that's just me. That's all I really ask. That's all I've ever wanted. And I hate that, you know, dealing with their manager who barely responds, dealing with this for 3 months straight. We were chilling until we weren't, unfortunately. But it would have been great had things, you know, been done the right way on like Taiga's end, because like my community was chilling. Their community wasn't since like day one. So they were chilling until at least the ones that were like being mean. And when I say community, before y'all get your little panties in a twist, when I mean Taiga's community, I mean the ones that are fucking mean. Let's get that straight, okay? Every community has its good and bad sides, but obviously Taiga has a huge community, which is pretty great. As I said, it's admirable, really. But because, you know, things weren't mentioned early on that we were chill publicly, things have been really, really tough on my end with like dealing with these kinds of things. But yeah.
Okay.
It's really disheartening to like from to find that we were tough situation. So yeah. I'm reading sorry, I'm like reading DMs on Twitter. Thank you for all the people who have like in my ear being like, don't message Taiga DMs. But you're gonna have to give me a second and move on. They've easily been avoided. And that's all I gotta say. Then why didn't you communicate with them? I hope this is not a ploy to gain viewers. You both don't seem like bad people. I am not. I am not a bad person. If I was a bad person, I'd be starting drama with every VTuber known to mankind if I really wanted viewership. I'd be like rage baiting. I'd be drama baiting, but I'm not. All I did was come out with something from my side, and that's it.
Wait, but you've only been around a couple months and you're already doing this. Okay.
So, yeah. Hello, I just wanted to check in with you. Who was the person that messaged you? There's a few people who have pretty thoroughly gone out of their way to cause problems, like bad. I really wouldn't want you getting worked up with them. So in regards to the person that messaged me, don't need to worry about them. They cannot message me anymore. Unfortunately though, how's like the new Twitter shit working out? Like if you block someone, can they, I know they can see like your posts, but can they message you? I don't think they can, right? But y'all can say I'm lying all you want. But, you know, me as an individual, and for those who are my supporters, no, I would never, because I fucking hate drama. But I always say how I feel. Everyone knows who constantly watches me that I am the most bluntest motherfucker. I will talk about anything that is on my mind. They can't message nor interact with you and like your post. That's good, so I don't have to worry about it. And the reason why I blocked out the name is because I do not want people to go harass said person. It was a shitty and stupid DM. And it would be very immature of me to be like,
oh my god, this person harassed me, and I'm gonna release their name so
all the people that follow me can go over to them and potentially harass them. No, no. If you want to talk it out, then why are you blocking them? Not Taiga, the one that DM'd me. Stop. Y'all are like jumping conclusions left and right. Like y'all should be a track star jumping these fucking hurdles. Jesus Christ. But yes, literally this. So why did you project the base or some of their fan base? We can all chill out now. You do realize it's not possible to control an entire community. 1 or 2 out of 10,000 will likely do what you don't. Millions of followers are a molecule at TaigaVS or like at Sabertooth Tora. You're pretty cool. You're my friend now, and that would have been it. Something simple like that could have like.
Okay, let's just skim through the rest of this. See how it goes.
Disability is literally the reason. Oh, thank you so much for the gifted. It would have gone. Jesus Christ. They didn't try to get in contact with me though. Fuck Taiga. The only thing that I ever did was unfollow them. Oh wait, no, I don't want to show that. No. It's more so a crime was not to start actually wild, shall we?
No, okay, I think this is we're spent on this. Try the last segment.
Can we see my DMs are open? Notif or something somewhere. So
yeah. There's that.
Comes to like DMs. Oh,
Yeah.
And then just people laying into her in chat now. You probably burned your career for this, VS. Just upset that you went this way when this could have easily been avoided. Wait, has she got a birthday stream coming up? So that's what this was about. Start drama for a birthday stream for Clout. No way. So she makes a Taiga VTuber that's a tomboy. Right after Taiga the femboy gets banned from YouTube, and then tries to like clout chase off of that, being like, oh, it's like being sibling VTubers. Doesn't get any clout from it, keeps getting called off-brand. So accuses main Taiga, real Taiga, of harassment right before a birthday stream where she's likely to get a lot of donos if there are viewers there. Okay. That's just crazy. That is just shameless.
But for those who do want to support me and do that, we have a stream on Wednesday, but
nobody want to support you.
Knows? So, who knows? Go to bed, Taiga, and relax. We love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being kind to me, guys. Thank you. It's definitely tough. It is. But who knows? I might, you know, well, I wish you the best. Thank you for owning up to your mistakes. Not many people can do that. I look forward to the stream on Wednesday. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, for those who first got to see my stream, I'm sorry, like, this is the stream that you have to see me do for the first time, but hopefully on Wednesday, we can all, like, chill out. I'll release another statement tomorrow, or after the stream. So, there's that. So I am going to head off now. I will watch the stream. Love you, bestie. You're doing the best that you can. I know, I'm trying. I'm trying my best. It's really hard seeing, like, all the negative comments, but I'm doing my best. So, yeah, I'll see you guys. Sleep well, let the calmer heads prevail. Sending you hearts and a hug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've tried to help just a little. Thank you, Mio. Thank you. I will see you guys later. So, bye-bye. 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 Wait, I'm already zoomed in enough.
Wow. Okay. Well, what a fucking loser. I knew it. I knew the gay little boy was in the right. I knew the gay little boy was in the right. So, the doc was deleted, the VOD was taken down, and there's been apology posts. This is from Female Taiga. These posts for Female Taiga. I'm sorry. Infinitely sorry. Dealing with all this was extremely hard. My hands are so shaky after trying to explain more clearly on stream. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to come off rude or like I was trying to do harm. I'm so sorry for all the damage I've caused. I just wanted to be heard, but my poor judgment along with my social anxiety made things worse. I'll no longer speak publicly on how I feel. I'll force myself to talk to others, even if I'm terrified, overwhelmed. It's hard, it really is. I want to do better. I'm sorry. It was really immature. I'm so sorry. I'll try my best to move on, but my DMs are open. I'm terribly sorry. I've tried my absolute best, genuinely. I hope you can forgive me. I'm so sorry. And it keeps going. Thank you for hearing me out and letting me speak clearly and allowing me to apologize properly. I'm more than willing to make things right on my end. I feel really terrible because of my actions. I feel really bad. Thank you for the kind messages and forgiving me. We don't forgive you.
So a little off topic, but the other day Chud referred to you as his son in none of his streams. Do you feel obligated to call him daddy?
No, certainly not. That's a disgusting dono. I'm likely to time you out for that, in fact. I will leave you for now. I will leave you for now, because it was $10, okay? It was $10. I hate that I can only write so much, but my stream, where I just talked and explained it all, is up on Twitch. I'm sorry if my communication is off. I've been anxious all morning, and I really wanted to make things right by apologizing and taking accountability verbally. I hope I can talk things out and solve things amicably, and move past it together. When you're overwhelmed with a lot, and dealing with a heightened emotion, and don't have the ability to just chill out and think, you tend to impulsively make the worst decisions possible. You wrote a whole document. What? And I'm more than incredibly sorry. I wanted to disappear, but I know that's not impossible to make things right. It's more than possible. I would love to make things right. I'm so sorry. No, you'll never be forgiven.